Trucking accidents can be catastrophic to both the people involved as well as the trucking companies. It's important to have the right protocols at the time of an accident to decrease your exposure and ensure that you're compliant with the DOT regulations. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration defines a crash or accident as an occurrence involving a commercial motor vehicle in interstate or intrastate commerce in which a vehicle was towed from the scene, a fatality occurred, or a person was injured and required immediate medical treatment. What should you do at the time of an accident? First, stop immediately, stay calm, pull off the road. Number 2, prevent additional accidents. Set your four-way flashers. Take out your emergency devices. Number 3, notify law enforcement. Regardless of the size of the accident, it could be a very minor accident, always notify law enforcement. Make sure that you give them as much information as possible, the location of the accident, how many cars were involved, and if there were any injuries. Number 4, check for injuries, notify the authorities, and if you're equipped to provide first aid, provide any first aid needed to the injured parties. Number 5, document the accident. Make sure to gather as much information as possible. Get the other vehicles involved, get their insurance information, draw a diagram of the accident, and make sure to take pictures. Number 6, always report the accident to your company. This is extremely important as post-accident drug tests and alcohol tests may be required, and the company would have to find the closest location to you so that you can complete the exams within the required time frame. And number 7, make sure to gather all the information needed for the accident register. What is an accident register? Every motor carrier is required to keep an accident register for 3 years. In the accident register, you should have a copy of the police report, any shipping documents that you had during the trip, the hours of service records for the trip, your maintenance on the vehicle for the last 12 months. You should also have any post-accident drug and or alcohol test, as well as if you were not able to complete either one or both, an explanation as to why they were not completed. What is the limit for a driver to complete a post-accident testing? Alcohol tests must be completed within 8 hours, and drug tests must be completed within 32 hours. A post-accident drug test is required in the following 3 scenarios. Whenever there's a fatality, whether the driver is at fault or not, he is required to complete a post-accident drug and alcohol test. If there's an injury and the driver is cited only, then he is also required to complete a drug and alcohol test. And the third scenario is if there's a towed vehicle and the driver is cited, he is required to complete a post-accident drug and alcohol test. If the driver is not cited and there's a towed vehicle, or the driver is not cited and there is an injury, he is not required and should not be sent to take a post-accident drug test. If for whatever reason a driver is not able to do either or both, the company is required to keep a certified document stating the reasons for the driver not being able to complete either both the drug and alcohol or one of the two. We at Simplex are here to assist you with all your post-accident needs. Let us guide you through the post-accident rules and regulations and the accident registry regulations and keep you in compliance and ensure that you're ready for a compliance review and have all the proper documents needed to pass the accident section of a compliance review. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to follow us on YouTube. We're going to be posting more videos, educational as well as informative videos that you guys can learn from and become more compliant. My name is Gabriel. I'll see you next time.